Hello, welcome back to Let's Play Mask of the Betrayer, where we have more questions for these two Hathrin Telthor. I have news of the bear. What of her? No, I'm still looking. I'll return when I have more to report. Okay, that's not what I wanted to say.
Greetings.
I was hoping you might know why the Ashenwood is attacking one of your garrisons. If it's true, then it wouldn't be the Woodman's doing. He and the Hathrins have an accord. Whose then? How to put this simply, the Woodman is an embodiment of the spirit of the Ashenwood, but he is not all there is to it. The woods are primal, they have instincts. If he is absent, who knows what other aspect might rise to fill the void. I have other questions for you. What's that gigantic rock over there? The Moss Stone, it is called. Nothing special about the rock itself, but it is said that those who sleep in its shadow experience fanciful dreams. Prophetic, some claim. Very few who take interest in it save the odd pilgrim or tourist who comes this way, but some swear by it and return often. I have other questions for you. What can you tell me about Nadaj and Delenka? I have found Nadaj to be very bright, didn't you? Yes, precocious, without question. We only met her the one time during her trials, but she did impress. She'll go far, I think. It surprised me when I'd heard they'd stationed her with Delenka, such different personalities, but I suppose there's a lot Nadaj could learn from her. What do you mean by they have different personalities? Nadaj excelled in her military trials. She was hasty, yet her strategy was always sound, brilliant at times. Ultimately, though her success is dangerous, she has not learnt the wisdom of caution, which is a quality Delenka possesses in excess. Tell me more about Delenka. Delenka is very wise, and her judgment has always been impeccable. She is not well liked among her sisters, but it is only because she has a reputation for being prickly and bookish. If she'd... I'm doing the English accent again, aren't I? If she'd been one to play politics, she could be pulling the strings of the Iron Lord in Irmela instead of standing post at the garrison that hasn't seen real action since the last time they invaded. If she has a fault, it is that she is too quick to second-guess herself, and thus slower to act than she need be. If you ask me, she's at that outpost because she's afraid of failure. I have other questions for you. Arthur sent me here. I'm supposed to petition a god to remove the blight in Ashenwood. It must be some blight to come all this way. He had... really, they're more Polish. I don't really know Polish accent very well, and a lot of the authors that have developed the Rotham have used Polish cultural mythologies and such to develop them, and I keep doing Swedish or Norwegian. Oh well, it must be some blight to come all this way. But he has steered you correctly. Our treaty is strongly attuned to the spiritual and the divine. It is the conduit of sorts. Words spoken at the base may reach ears across the plains. That is, if you have their attention. I don't really do good accents at all. I just sort of randomly choose them. Sorry about it. So how do I petition? Have you anointed yourself? How do I do that? Use the anointing solution you assembled, assuming you have it. Sprinkle it on your forehead. If its makeup is to your god's liking, you will have his ear. Okay. I have other questions. Looking for the Woodman. You'll forgive us if we don't draw you a map. Of course, what Tamilith suggests would be difficult regardless. His presence in the wood has been declining, you see, since the last time he was paid a visit by one of your breed. Does that mean you've encountered... Yes. The Woodman is in decline. How... Okay, we've already had that. Okay, farewell. We have a hag to find somewhere in this place. Okay, give me a moment. I'm going to go grab a soda. Hey, I'm back. Sorry about that. We have to go find a hag. And get from her secrets about the vulnerabilities of the Shape of Fire. Hello, Wyverns, all three of you. I'm rocking some stone skin.
Time to break some bones!
Oh, somebody's disintegrating. I have ridiculous AC. You know, my charisma's not all that great either. This is one of the reasons why I don't consider wisdom to actually be representative of wisdom. I'm playing the character more wise. Wisdom I tend to more equate with being aware and with awareness and willpower actively. Actual wisdom is dependent on your role play, for my opinion. And charisma is how well you're able to make yourself out. She's got average wisdom, which means her willpower and such is average. Her ability to pay attention to her awareness of her surroundings is average. And her charisma is a little bit above average. I mean, she's more likable, or she has a stronger personality than most people. Because charisma is tied to intimidation as well. It's not so much are you likable as it is can you get people to feel the way to react the way you want them to. I know my interpretations of the attributes tend to spawn some disagreements. I just don't feel that things like wisdom are actually quantifiable. For that matter, intelligence and charisma, again, aren't really all that quantifiable. I mean, you can kind of quantify, and even then it's questionable. You can kind of quantify, in game terms, willpower, awareness, and force of personality, and book smarts, but ooh, I think we have found our hag. But actual intelligence and actual wisdom, that's a role-playing thing, pure and simple. Likability, again, it's a role-playing thing. You might have a really low charisma character who's very likable, but nobody takes him seriously and finds it very hard to get people to listen to him because they just ignore them. Say, oh, don't worry, we'll take care of things and get people walking all over you as if you're a kid or unimportant. There are many of my kind, my mother's kind. They are as numerous in hue and power as the elements, and the disposition as varied as the emotions and rages of a human mind. All I care about is that we're facing a hag. The one within her spirit lies upon the cold edge of ice, I suspect. A heart of winter beats within her chest, a dangerous thing indeed. This creature, this bear, they thrive in cold, and they use it as a weapon. Anything that shields us against winter's chill would help us in the battle to come, if we choose to fight. Her kind are also vulnerable to weapons of the sky. Thunder and lightning are twin blades they fear. Acid bubbling from the earth also scalds them greater than most. But what do you mean, if we choose to fight? As you may have noticed from my own tendencies, we hags, even half-hog hags, are talkative people. It is a form of self-flattery to go on about oneself, no matter what the subject. And from what I know of women of my kind, they tend to prattle on more than most. Well, that's all I need. So be it. So be it. Let's press solve. So, okay, so lightning. Chill of iron is doing cold. I couldn't make lightning. I could do cold. Well, maybe I could do lightning. Nope. Elemental's ruined. The cold is not the best idea. Flames of silver. Okay. Okay. Flames of silver. Don't want the chill. Eventually, you are going to need to be electrified. Yeah, adamantine keen. We'll put that in your second hand. Chill won't bother me too much. There we go. Why is this large charred branch going to do for me? Oops. Examine. You are... I can't tell what you are. Are you some kind of elemental? If so, my sneak attack doesn't seem to be getting triggered on you. Hello. It is locked.
Yes?
Wrong person.
Come this way.
Yep, there we go.
Eleme Vokraini.
Come on, follow Kaji.
Open lock.
I will take the lead.
This old mine shaft has a strange chill about it.
Interesting.
Yes?
Yes? Please come in here. Hello.
I will take the lead.
You are a very useful familiar, and that was a Warhammer +3. That's not terribly useful.
Come on, follow Kaji.
Oh, how about this? There's 3 of these things. What is going on here?
What do you need?
There we go.
Come on, follow Kaji.
Okay, that's a success. That's a success.
What do you need?
Open this. There's another chest. Let's get these remains. Wasn't that already unlocked? Guess not.
I will take the lead.
Yes?
There we go. A little bit of pathing issues, but we got it fixed.
Certainly.
Okay.
Yes?
Unlock this, please. Yay. Unlock it, please. It's not locked. Interesting.
What do you need?
There. Longsword +1. Really? It's an epic level campaign. Oh. Racers.
Yes?
Gnarlthorn Sacrifice. +4 armor, immunity to level drain ability drain. Use heal once per day.
I bet to me, my allies. I shall lead.
It does nothing. Half plate plus 5. There we go. Talisman appear good.
What do you need?
Do you regenerate still? No, you don't. Lovely. Okay. $37 hit points. Let's see if I have any more of those. 37 hit points. Do I have any more healing kits? Good. What is my treat wounds skill? My heal skill. 11.
Time to break some bones!
Of course. Oh dear. That makes me nervous. No. It's not going to move. It doesn't register as a critic. Not the way a lot of these other things. Gold pile. Hello.
Come on, follow Kaji.
Hello, Kaji. Ow. That hurt.
Yes.
That really hurt.
Certainly.
And there's another trap. Okay, what's in there? It's locked. Of course it is. Okay, we are going to go do a little bit of recovery because that was painful. You know, since I've learned what this curse is, I have not really used it except in... No, I've used it quite a bit. But I've been using methods of variations of its use that most of the people don't seem to be aware of. Not satiate, not provoke, suppress. There we go. That did hardly anything. That actually did quite a bit. Okay, we are going to go back. Dealing with this hag, who has hidden herself oh so far away. I kid, of course. This very short map is probably meant to represent lots of
Good day
space. The stone is ancient, carved with weathered ruins from centuries past, flowing wild like waters. The marking seems suggestive of memories or dreams. Ah, look at this. Perhaps a marker, perhaps a fragment of a dream left behind. The stone is a signpost. Beneath its shadow we may find that our dreams are sharpened like a blade and ring more true than most. What do you mean? In such places as these, dreams are strong. As long as one rides the current and does not fight it, we may find ourselves at our intended destination. And what is our intended destination? Why, truth, of course, a greater understanding of oneself. Swimming in one's own dreams often reveals many secrets. For me, of course, I will do what I can to help you by observing your secrets and storing them for my own amusement. What makes you think this place is tied to dreaming? Of course, this may all be old wives' tales, but I think old wives were young, truthful women once, so perhaps this should be a place to camp for a time and see what lies behind our eyes, no? Oh. Sure. Let's try this. Your mind is active with thoughts of your plight, and your sleep is light. A gentle glassy hum stirs you, an invitation to partake, and it's gone. Snow glitters under a brilliant sun, trackless and white, impossibly so. The trees seem to hold their breath, and you hear nothing. It is as if you have intruded upon a forest in impossibly distant past, before any living creature walked the world, when the gods themselves were strangers to snow and sky and land. We are in the Ashen Wood, a version of the woods that once were. Something is wrong here. Be on your guard. This looks to be an interesting dream. Let us explore it for a bit, but be careful. What are you doing here? Dream walking is a gift of blood and skill, and is but one of my many abilities, Meren. Do not let my presence trouble you. Let us see what this dream holds instead. Right. There isn't much to this map. Someone walks in Our Lady's garden. Stay back, we found her. She is ours. She is all we have. You cannot take her away. Careful, these four mean us harm. How did you find your way to this place? I closed my eyes and went to sleep. How else does one enter a dream? Is it true? Does she dream us, or do we dream her and each other? Be quiet. She is another bearer of the gift, nothing more. They arise one after another, blazing bright and guttering out. They hunger, gorge, and are gone. But we remain, for we have her for an anchor. Oh dear. I'm going to go into this in the next video. See you in a moment.